Okay, hey guys. Oof. It's freaking hot outside. Really, really hot. Oof. I just came up from picking up my kitten from school. It was really hot. I'm not so sure if you guys hear, but let me see if I just turn on the. Okay, so I'm running the aircon just in case, but it's really hot. Uh, okay, so we were at. So we built so far a way to publish icons for Linux, Mac OS, and Windows for our application. So pretty much this is gonna be the default icon gonna ship. And now I have to build the executor for that. I'm gonna run 3 tasks in parallel and waiting for them to wait until finish. And I know there is a tool for that. The code it should be in one of the executors. But first of all, let's ensure that how can I test this? Well, little by little. So let's start with the project. I do think that this name is way too long. So I'm gonna say NX Electron build Windows. Yeah. I have to tell a target. The thing is when I run the target for building, I tell what are the resources I need to take. Let's say that one. Let's say like we're gonna say here resource icon application is gonna be located in project root. In the project root, we have Electron. We have resource. We have icon, target, Windows, icon.ico. What I could do here is probably tell each. It would be nice if it just generate one for everything, but it's gonna fail when I attempt to build something on Windows. It's better to tell the target. So I'm gonna say here, target is gonna be Windows, okay? And it's better to be x64. Yep. So in that way, I can generate multiple targets for each one of these. It's gonna be here Linux. I'm gonna say here Linux. And again, we're gonna go into x64. I'm gonna say here Linux x64. x3264. Okay, Linux x3264. and for Mac it's just Mac OS. So this is gonna be the boilerplate for our targets. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say the target is gonna be target Mac OS. And oh, it's gonna be icon.icsn. Icons. Okay, so this is how it is. This is the boilerplate code of the build. So there will be another executor that is gonna probably I don't know from the perspective of pipeline what we have to do, but this is probably this is gonna run in a separate container each one of these. So it's gonna do that. They say gonna share that in LinkedIn. They put in LinkedIn. Oh, maybe I can do this right here. Oh, I didn't mean to copy that. Oh. No, 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 no. I don't want to copy that. Let me see here just for a moment. Mm-hmm. Uh, so I'm gonna say here. Uh-huh. TV. There you go. And the link of the video here. Copy video URL. There you go. Let's go. Oh, Rika! Oh, kitten! Your Tamagotchi. Oh, super poopy. No, you take care of him. You have to feed him. Okay. Let me see. Okay. So let's continue. So good thing. Okay, I need to save this. So we already built for each operating system. And the idea is now we're gonna copy these files around here. The target is gonna be placed here because each one doesn't have even a target here. So let's make delete this over here. Icon target. And we have the respective files. So Linux and Windows shares a lot in common. So we're gonna use that to our advantage. And let's see what we can do now. We already run the executor. We can run the executor per operating system. Oh, or we okay. I think I may need to change parameters inside of our let's see our executor. When I build executor, the schema is gonna tell me. Let's explore what we have in the schema. Okay. Oh, I had to bring this the annotation of electron f.dts. So this doesn't happen. Quick fix. For the moment, just gonna close this file. Control F4. Great. So we have built electron executor schema. We have in our package.json now, or in the project, we have target, that is a string. And now we have an icon application that is a path, that is a string. So this pretty much should reflect the parameters I'm giving in the moment of building, so it picks up the information we need. So let's see how this goes when I go into the execute. Or let's say I have to start document this because this is important for IntelliSense. The part of the workspace, the name of the host project the path of the project root. Oh, I had to say here, this target could be changing, and let's see Electron Builder for that. So let's go over here for a moment and let's look into the options of Electron Builder, because I do think that we need to explore that. Now, target. Windows configuration. Portable. Oh, so I have options to make this portable. The sign-in algorithm. How do I tell this is x64? How to create virtual Windows 10 virtual machine? And how do I build Mac? That's gonna be the most important part. How do you use customer verify function to enable NC signature verify as alternatives of PowerShell? Use verify update code signature. This is gonna be probably the last part. Once I build with icon, next part is gonna be the sign in of this. Targets. Let me see if there is something called like x64 target. Windows. So I can pass the parameter W to this. So I'm gonna say here in this, let me move the documentation to another window so I can read what it's about. And let's go into telling that the target is gonna be, it's gonna be type saved, okay? So it's gonna be Win X X32, or it's gonna be Win X64. Or it's gonna be Linux. Build for Linux accept target list. Oh, hold on. So why is this telling me this is an array? This is telling me this. Let's see Google. Okay, tell me what is this? Huh? Mac configuration targets. Oh, so this includes the possible packages. So it's gonna be default DMG mass and mass dev. Okay, or package. Okay, so for Windows, there should be another list of builds. Target is going to be NSys and SIDS web. What is the default one? Portable, AppX, MSI, MSI wrap, Squirrel. AppX package can be built only on Windows 10. Use Squirrel Windows, please use Electron build a Squirrel Windows dependency. Icon. That's what we are looking for, to add an icon. I wonder if it Max says icon. Great. Now tell me on Linux. Any Linux target contains, where is the icon? The app image? Oh, are you telling me the top level key of containing this stuff? Yada, yada, yada. Any Linux. So there should be something like a icon. Icon, string the path of the icons directory to one PNG file relative to the build. Oh, relative. It has to be relative. Okay. So I have to pay attention to that. Oh. Okay. So this comes inside of the options that we're gonna use. So let's go back on the way we define stuff. So we are gonna. I'm not going to set up like a very specific configuration. Rather, you're just gonna say execute, and then the target is gonna be just the default installer. That is gonna be the probably the MSI or NSys. But if there is NSys, I'm gonna include the NSys configuration somewhere in between because it's totally, it's very probable that the person who, oh, but you cannot add that in the, it only works for Windows, to be honest. Oh, And we are missing something that is the installer icon. So yeah, and this contains the per machine whether to install modern. Excuse me. Where to show install mod installer package. Choose per but it's just in Windows. If it is Windows, I have to change the options. Yeah, I guess nowadays everybody use 64 bits. Windows, Linux, Mac, Mac, yeah, Mac OS and Windows. Let's say here, let's say that get off build. All builds by default. By default, will have a format for x64 processors. Okay. Oh, hi, puppy. I'm gonna say here part of the icon. Use part of the icon to be used in the application. And I don't know if we need an installer icon. Let me see. Let me see if there is. If option is asking me an installer, is an installer icon. Guys, icons. For Windows, for Linux is Linux icons will be okay automatically based on the Mac OS ICNS. So so it's ICNS. So this means that the icons for Linux, rather than Mac OS ICNS file or common icon PNG. Size or just 512. Okay. So if that's the case, and top of that, I had to build this. Oh crap! So I had to. Oh, well, we are not building for Retina, I guess. I don't think it's gonna happen. It's probably just a copy of the code, but for excuse me, I have to pick up my nose. Let's see. So I don't have any problem with Windows for NCs, but format for macOS to be placed on the build resources directory defaults to build. All files are optional, but it's important to provide an icon ICNS as the default Electron icon will be used. Icon should be at least 256. Yeah. So the ICNS file from Mac is the same one for Linux. So I may have to get over here in the package.json that I built before. So Linux is icon.icons. Okay. And the same for this one. And is the package.json that it changed. Linux and Windows. Of course, I cannot build on Linux because I may have to install UI header on top of my WSL. Actually, I need to see how to install the Ubuntu desktop on WSL. Let's do that now that we have the chance, because I consider that is important. We're gonna get stuck in development if we don't resolve that right now. Let me close this. I don't need it. And let's look into WSL install Ubuntu desktop. Let's say CodeWorks. How to install Ubuntu desktop with a graphical UI. Yeah. It's Ah, crap. It's oh, so I had to. Okay, so install Debian or Ubuntu. Okay. Install the desktop of Debian or make. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so let's say here sudo apt get update update. Okay. And now we have to install taskcell. Oh, 381 can be upgraded. Apt list sudo apt list apt upgrade. I don't want to. I don't know if it is the same way, but I just want to install taskcell. Apt install taskcell. Yeah, install it. And hopefully we can build the binaries. Hopefully, I hope the airplane doesn't crash here. And then what? I'm gonna copy this. Because the idea is, if we build the application for Linux, we should be able to install it and run it. No. It's gonna take a while. Well, this picks files. I will be back in a moment. Oh yeah, it's gonna take a while. Cannot do much. Okay, so while that happened, let's work in our executor. Oh, but let's read the configuration. So when I start to build this this is a documentation that I have, this one. File patterns for the icons. Needs to be placed in the Windows Resource Directory default to build. It is important to provide icon or icon as default. Okay, build resources is gonna be. Let me see. Oh, so I have to copy. Oh well, it's relative to build. So I have to copy the file in the process of building this. So let's see how this is generated. I have a dist and I have apps front end. So probably it's gonna be build resources. Okay, I need to find an example of Electron Builder with the icon. Otherwise, it's gonna be difficult to pinpoint where to put the icon. A moment. Okay. Shout outs to my wife. Nice smoothie and such a hot day. Let's see. I may need an example to find Electron Builder with icon. Let's see. Electron Builder icon example. But it was when? 4 years ago. Oh, directory build resources and output is release. Oh, okay. So it's probably let's try this, okay? Oh, I have to build in the configuration. Let me see. If this configuration exists, I may have to be aware of it. Electron Builder, yes. So with executable name frontend. if this is what it goes up to, it has to be icon here. So I'm gonna say here Windows like front end icon, build icon. So let's see where I can find this. The files, gonna say here this apps front end electron. Gonna say here. Oh, but these are the files that compose the application. So let's see how this goes. And what I'm gonna check here is my configuration in this part, because the idea here is understand how the Electron Builder pushes the change. Okay, so where is the project? Yeah, so I'm gonna say here front-end X Electron build Windows. Oh, yes, it changed. Well, it not just changed actually. I should not focus into this. The build target should be running in 3 different environments. So really, I don't care that much about this. The only thing that changes is in the build of the configuration. Yeah, we don't need that over here. Yeah. So let's clean up this. This is an extra build. It's gonna be for all the things based on this file. Win include. Okay. And NC Mac. I'm gonna say here icon and Linux icon. ICNS. Okay. Build Windows icon. Build Mac and build Linux. Mm-hmm. So that's all the changes. Let's see what happened. Next, run front end. NX. What is this? NX Electron. Vit build. Okay. It's gonna potentially the YAML file is gonna run the configuration in the required environment, depending on what you are running. But I'm more curious about this. Now this is gonna fail because I don't find the icon. Default Electron Reason application icon is not set. So it is not being set. So may have to find out what is the reason. Oh, it could be related to app. Let's see if this is what I'm thinking it is. We're gonna be good, but I need to see the other boilerplate code that we created last time. This is the other one. Let's see if it includes. Oh no! This is not the project I'm looking for. I had to open the folder file. Open folder. Angular electron bit. Nope. Yeah, this is the one I had to inspect. So electron public, the src, and pretty much the package.json is not telling you electron builder. It just run electron builder, but it's not telling you anything that you need about the icon. And the builder is here. So icon. Nowhere to be seen in the configuration. I had to figure out this. So if it is what I am thinking it is, when I say here apps front end, I'm gonna say here apps front end. I'm gonna say here electron resources. Electron resources icon target Windows icon. Let's see what happened. And we have to. Oh, I have to run something on top of this. Is what is this package that we use to delete stuff? Rimraf, yes. So I'm gonna say here in the list of dependencies, npm I minus the rimraf. So in my executor, there should be what is it here? Yeah. So I'm not gonna run this one yet. I'm gonna ensure I delete my delete the target project. Workspace, what is it? We delete directory dist. Okay, apparently it is doing it. So let's see if my latest changes on the YAML file has some sort of good effect. Otherwise, we can simplify the amount of requirements that we have for the plugin. It should go well now. Oh, it didn't give me the warning. It is a good thing. Oh, this is a promise. Let's see. Let me see control panel. I say install a program, and then let's uninstall this front end. And let's see what is the distribution of this one. Let's see, open with I don't know, reveal. Oh boy, look at this. There is an icon there. And is the application. Ah! That's a good thing, but it's not a setup icon. So I had to look for an icon of a box. So I'm gonna look for an SVG setup box. Yeah. No, this is a cardboard box. Yeah, I'm looking for something that can help me. Come on, give me an icon that is worth the attention. Oh, this promises. Oh, we can definitely use this. Download SVG. Let's open that in my new favorite editor. What is that? I just installed it. No, your trumpet. What is that? What is the app? It's not Notion. What is it? Control J again. Open file location. Maybe it's not gonna open over here. Open with. Oh. Now. Oh. This is Inkscape. Inkscape. Let me put this in the start. Okay. So now we have our icon. Man, let's export this 1024 by 1024. 1024 by 1024 at 300 dpi. And let's delete some things that we don't need. We don't need this. This is garbage. And that's pretty much. And we're not edit this in a way that is helpful for us. It looks weird, this SVG. Yes, one moment. Yes, mi amor. Editing. Okay, so now that we have this, but this looks a bit weird. I don't like this, how it's looking, this chop box here. It looks like it was built just yesterday. Ugh. Okay. I suppose not gonna notice is this. No one is going to notice that. Especially at 512 pixels. Okay. So let's export this as a PNG. And let's export cancel. It's gonna export this as a no, let's export yeah. Save as where? In the desktop or in our downloads? Downloads, yeah. What? Oh no. Nope. Why don't you use the other dialog in Escape? No, it has to be as a PNG box. So let's open Fireworks. And in Fireworks, we're gonna now take the two icons that we have and make the installer icon. So we had to create set of icons for each one, which is not bad. I mean, it's not like an alliance for that question, but we had to create now the package. So let's open now libraries downloads box. Oh, Jesus Christ, you're telling me this is 48? No. This is gonna be 1024 by 1024 300 dpi. Okay, we can work with this. So let's place this in a group. Let's place this on resample. Oh, we're gonna say resample. Oh no. Let's do the opposite. Let's go over here. Oh, why this size? 1024 by 1024 300. Oh man, it's 1024 by 1024. That this box is gonna be gigantic when we put this over here. Control. How big is this image, by the way? Surprise me. Okay. I thought it was gonna be bigger than it is on the sample. So now we have to put. I have to make a cut here. So I'm gonna say here. This we're gonna do this quick and dirty. Okay. So now that we have this, we're gonna make the illusion that this is inside of the box. So it's gonna be here. Nope. Come on, go on top. Oh yeah, sort of what I was looking for. But now we have to make this more appealing. The icon has to be a bit bigger. I'm gonna just make sure that the icon is barely recognizable and that it just is getting out of the box. Yeah, now this is the icon for the setup. File export. I'm gonna say here instead of the file is gonna be setup. So we provide also the resource for the setup. So we had to create two commands for building the icons. So gonna be so this is the icon of the application, but how do I set up the icon for the installer in Mac? A good question. The description is missing the package to JSON and author is missing the package to JSON. Oh, okay. So I have to set up that information on the loader. skip dependencies rebuild reason npm rebuild is set to false. Packaging 32x64, this and that. Okay. Okay, sounds good. We are doing what I think it is the right thing to do. And says, let's read the documentation. Oh, let's create the icons first. Request text documentation definition fail. Native watcher. Okay, I don't know what could it be right now. It's not in the focus of my interest. I don't know if it is really important to know that. But we can do something about this later. Okay. So let's go to our package.json and let's review again this part. I know I have the faults, and we had to duplicate this because now we had to create the setup file. Okay, setup Windows, setup Linux, setup Mac. Now it's gonna be, instead of the folder PNG, I'm gonna say here setup.icon in the source. We have a default and a setup. And this goes into in this icon. I'm gonna see here setup. Oh, okay, here setup. Okay, the exception is gonna be given by the application. Now that said, let's run that part again. Let's say here npm run build. Oh wait, this can accept an array. This can accept an array. This package. I'm gonna say here png to icons. So the in file is only one file, but I cannot create multiple icons. I see. So it can be only one file at a time. So of course we have to run this one by one. Icons. Rebuild icons SW, setup Windows. Setup Linux. And it's gonna be setup Mac. So right now we have the icons that we need for each step. Great. So we have our default, and we have our Packer installer, and we have the respective icons. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, what I did here? Oh, it's because we put set up default, it has to be set up. What is it? Yeah, setup.png. So I had to run this again. Let's save the package.json. I had to run in mute for a moment. Okay, I may have to end the stream. I have things to do here at home. Okay, guys. We're gonna continue tomorrow. We're gonna test the icon, and then we're gonna start to work into the certificate options. Now, as far as I'm aware, these are environment variables. Huh. So we have to verify those. Okay. So see you tomorrow. Okay. Good night. Have a great day, guys.